As a coach, these are the nights that you really pray for and you work hard for, to see your team compete in a big game and believe in each other and execute and have success doing it. And this is what makes it all worth it. Makes all the hours watching film and breaking things down and doing it. This opportunity to see how happy they were tonight when they had to do it the hard way. You know, we gave them another shot, turn the ball in the press again. But I'll tell you, these guys, they really stick together. Everybody tonight that played had a piece of, I guess you can say, a piece of the pie and helped this team win. And this is what this team's been about all year. Nobody cares who gets the glory. They just want to win. And, you know, I put in a walk-on baseball player at the end of the game because I knew she'd switch that pick. I wanted her to switch it. I knew she'd do it, and she did it, and it cut her off and made Stockton have to force the shot up. And it's just those things that makes it so worth it. Our bench played really well tonight. It's probably the best our bench has played. Maria and Jasmine and Sarah really came in and gave us a big lift because that's Gonzaga's strength. Is they rotate a lot and they just wear people down. And so I got to give them a lot of credit. And it was a tough night for a couple of my guards tonight. They probably realized that, you know, but they'll learn from this. But I'm just really happy. I mean, it's a great win. We're a long ways away. We got to play these guys again at their place. I'm sure they'll be ready. But this has been a sweet opportunity for our team.
What was that last possession like? I mean, like you said, Stockton had to force up the shot, but then they get the rebound. Looks like, you know, could easily.
And Sarah comes out of nowhere and makes her miss it. You know, I told the team, you know, as a coach, it's a really hard call because you don't want them to hit a three and beat you, but you don't want to open the door and let them lay it in overtime. So we're saying no threes, and then as they walked out, I grabbed them. I said, look, if we lose, let's lose on a three. Let's don't lose because let them drive in there and go overtime. You defend them. You do whatever you can, not let them get in and get an easy basket. And, you know, I've lost 2 games the same way where I said don't give them a three, and we don't. We let them lay it in. It goes overtime, and we lose. I just thought, hey, we need to make a stop. And I knew I had a rough idea. They'd try to go a little pick on the ball and over and under. And because Stockton's a tough kid. She gets the paint. She's not afraid to take the shot. She's not afraid to make the play. And but you know, it's just like I said, it was a team effort tonight. We got some breaks, a couple of loose balls, and we kept them alive, and we hit some threes and some easy layups because of it. But that's how these games are. They're like that. They're scrappy, and every little basket counts.
Brenna made 2 huge shots down the stretch right after Gonzaga took the lead. One just barely beat the shot clock. How big was she for you guys?
You know, Brenna had a hard night tonight guarding Stockton. Stockton's man, she just pushes. She's like her dad. She just pushes it hard and creates and strong, and she's really smart. And Brenna got beat a couple of times, but she really did. She at least made it have to really work hard. A couple of times we got beat. Offensively, Brenna kind of didn't get the ball. We didn't swing the ball enough. That's where she's more effective when we swing it. But that move she made, that she stepped through to put us up, I think, 1. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I've never seen her do that in practice. But it's just instinct, you know, and she knew the clock. And that's, you know, Brenna's not putting up the numbers that everybody thinks sometimes. But part of it is she's doing so many other things, as we talked about the other night, that her leadership, relaying stuff and all that. And, I mean, I'm happy for her because she wanted this game really bad because last year we got beat pretty handily here, and she felt like a lot of it was her fault. So, but you know, it's just a team effort. That's all I can say. These guys, dang it, they know how to stick together, and this is what's so fun of coaching them.
Gonzaga got off to a big lead, but I thought the key stretch was how you ended that second half. Marie goes in and hits those 2 huge three-pointers. How big was that for you guys?
It was big.
To close the half?
Maria, you know, has struggled with her three-pointer, and she continues to work and work and work. And tonight, it paid off. She got open, and she took them. And, you know, those were big. There's no question. Those shots she hit really kept the momentum for us, we had a great second quarter. And we, our team's kind of done that. We've kind of not started real well, and then our second quarter has been one of our best quarters as a team. And part of it, the bench comes in, part of it, the rotation. But it just, yeah, she hit some big shots, and Jasmine was active. And, I don't know. I'm so happy for him. It really was a great win for him tonight.
What kind of an emotional boost was that when Paisley goes down and draws that foul on the 3 right at the buzzer of the half to send you guys after
Yeah, there's 6 seconds. We really haven't worked on that, but that's instinct. You tell your players to get in a position and they read it, and Brenna did it. She caught the ball and she was going to drive it, and they cut her off, and she knew Paisley in the corner, and she didn't hesitate. Whack, and that was a big play. I mean, that set a great tone for us to go in at halftime saying, "Hey, we're tied, we were down, and to be able to do that." And that's coaching is drawing up plays, and that's wonderful. But coaching is putting your players in the best position to let their instincts dictate what happens. Like tonight, big basket we had to get. I run a little clear out for Paisley, and she takes it, and I knew she'd drive it, and she drove it and gets fouled. It's a big play for us, and putting her in that position and then letting her do her game and be able to really drive. But I thought tonight defensively we gave up 68 points, but really we were pretty sharp. We made a few mistakes tonight, not very many.
Talk about just along those lines, the post play, because you talked before about how good their post presence is.
Yeah, we've done it by committee. We haven't done it by one player. We've done it by 4 players going in there and doing the role, and all 4 of them are different. Tonight, Babalu would have caused some real problems with them offensively. She can score. I think you saw that tonight. When she gets her defense timing down, she's going to be a very, very good player. But Jasmine and Sarah, when they come in, they're probably the 2 best defenders. And so the defensively steps up when they come in. But our bigs are playing really consistent. If you look at the line, we want to get, of our 5, we like to get 18 and 10, and the 4, we like to get 10 and 8, and they've been doing that. So if we can continue that, this team will continue to win.
You lost both your leading scorers, more or less to graduation this last year. What have your leaders done this year to fill that void and bring you to the
Paisley has come in and been way more offensive-minded and taken some of the slack. Shaylee, what do you say, freshman? The kid's got ice water in her veins. I mean, she hits big shots, big plays, wants the ball. She's learning now. People are trying to get physical with her, and I've been telling her you can't go east and west. You got to go north and south, and she'll learn it. She's getting better at it, but she got to continue. But I think those 3 guards, they just really played so well together. They just kind of, when one person gets stuck, they throw it to the other person, and vice versa. And I think they have a lot of trust in what's going on, and they're hard to guard. I don't think I'd want to guard them. They're running around. They can shoot. They can drive. They're good passers. We just got to continue getting better at that and look at this film and say, what do we need to do better, offense with our team.
You touched on this when you were first talking, but bringing Caitlin in for the final 13 seconds, she hasn't played the whole game. Just what was, I mean, just the.
I knew Caitlin would do what I wanted her to do. I knew she wouldn't hesitate, and I knew they'd run the 1-down action, and I wanted her to switch it and not get beat off the drive, and I knew she wouldn't. And plus, the other thing is, she's tough. And if the ball got loose, she'd go out of nowhere and get it. And, it's a lot of trust in me. I didn't do that the Southern Utah game when we lost. And I kicked myself, and I learned from that. I said, I'm going to put her in there because she's going to make the plays that we need. And, she was ready, and she's always been. That's the way she is. I wish I had more years with her. It's sad she's a senior, but she's a big part of this team. She doesn't maybe play all the minutes, but her leadership and what she does for this team is huge.